every drill has its pros and cons, and it has its variables of which you can work on. The next drill I'm going to show you at a basic level can go and have many different points of emphasis. But what we're going to emphasize today, since we've been talking about base and agility a lot, is we're going to stay on the concept of base and agility. There are some controls in this drill, but I don't want you to think about this drill yet until our later volumes, just for base for now, okay? So how do we establish a base off of some controls? So what I'm going to do is oftentimes, again, in training a control or a fight, the control might be on my head, very physical with the heel of his hand, hurts, shoulder, it could be on my glove. It's a very physical thing. And obviously for training, I'm not going to let him do that, so I'll just give my shoulder, okay? And that just replicates my head. Now, it's really important what Coach Mike is doing right now. If you guys can see his body, I can almost guarantee he's straight up and down, and that's great. The only thing we're going to remind him is that he keeps his torso down, because obviously once your torso pops up, 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 you're off balance. It's that simple, okay? So if you keep your torso down, you're golden. So the other thing, Mike, so let me come to you, and when you see it, and stop me and be strong. Post. So my call here, stay here for a second. My call there is post. I'll just keep it there. My call there is post, and his post is going to be strong. And the more he keeps his torso down, you see once he started to engage in his core, he's able to stay low. Okay? Now remember, and we'll stop for a second. Remember, let's talk about the strategy for a second. It's never going to look like this in a fight, or like this in a fight. It might be much quicker. It might be a really short control. But the thing is that when we do that control, whether it's quick, whether it's fast, whether it's long, whether it's short, is that our base stays down. Because if you do like this versus somebody, you're probably going to eat some overhands or some high kicks. And I can almost guarantee that. So have a good base, because your base is going to contribute to your eyes, which is going to contribute to your agility to be able to step off or defend. Okay, so here's the drill. I'm going to say post. When I say post, Mike's going to control, okay? He's going to control me strong. Now from here, I have several commands. Because out of this position, Mike, because he has a good base, he can do many things. He can punch with his right hand. He can lead elbow with his lead elbow. Okay? He can rear elbow. He can rear elbow over the top. Okay? He can knee me with either leg. Okay? He can kick me up top with the Dillashaw type technique. Okay? So he has many options. Another thing he can do, he can just put his right hand and turn me. Okay? Same thing, he can post with his right hand. Strong, get your base. Now, stay there for a second, Coach Mike. Now, this is a really important base, right? Because imagine, doesn't it look like he just finished throwing his right hand? So for all you guys that are kickboxing, Muay Thai, mixed martial artists, if you throw your right hand like this, you guys get more knockouts. Because guess what? This is how you elbow. And guess what? That's where power comes from. So you guys know that because you know what elbow strikes do when you turn them over. So from here, Mike's controlling normally, again, my head, but of course, for shoulders. So from here, Coach Mike can left hook. He can go to the body. Good. He can knee. He can knee with the other leg. Okay. He can elbow, lead elbow. Okay. And of course, he can turn me. Okay. The other thing Coach Mike can do is I can walk towards him. Maybe he doesn't have time to get a control. Okay, so as I walk to him, he can turn me with his left hand. He can also turn me the other way with his right hand. Okay, so the way this drill looks in real time, remember I'm just looking to test his base. And I'm going to do it, I'm not going to go full speed, I'll go moderate speed and see if he's able to be consistent no matter what with his base. So every time after you finish a post, bring your hand back unless I call post. Okay, post. Turn. Post. Right hand, post. 3 right hands, post. Good, turn. Post. Knee. Turn. Post with the right hand. Knee. Turn. 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 Post. Elbow. Post. Shoot. Good job. So out of those controls, he's able to do stuff. Now remember, in our movements today, we moved forwards, backwards, left to right. We move around to the left, move around to the right. Now there's times where we're working with an opponent that's not as cooperative. So we need to buy time to be able to move. And so that's one of the ways to do that. Now I'm gonna be the student for a second, and I wanna just show you guys something. So in an advanced stage, and we'll go over this in later volumes, so really guys get excited because this is not where control ends. Let me tell you, it's, okay. I'm gonna be the student for a second. I wanna show you guys something. So Mike, I want you to come towards me with your front shoulder, but just keep walking towards me. Understand, so, and that's kind of what I mean. That's right. So that's kind of what I mean. You may need 1 or 2 controls in a fight before you hit somebody. And it might not be this. But guess where understanding comes from? Understanding comes from, you know, you look at traditional martial arts, Chinese martial arts, they're holding these positions. I might need to hold a position so I understand where I need to be and how I need to be when I'm doing these types of things, because if I don't, I'm in a lot of trouble imitating.